Welcome back, everybody. It is Bulldog here, and it has been a long time since I did my last true Investors Corner video. I talk about a lot of this stuff throughout my live streams, throughout some of my videos, but I haven't really sat down and put together my current thoughts on the market and my current investing strategy with Splinterland. So I'm going to do that today because I'm doing something that I think a lot of you might find interesting. And I'm sure a lot of you have seen all of my pack opening videos, right? I've been opening up a lot of packs, and that's actually not just for fun. I believe that I can, and that I essentially have made a lot of money opening packs, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. First though, I'm gonna start with just the overall sentiment on the market, because every single day I get people asking me about the value of DEC, about the value of SPS, and are panicking because it's tanking and worried, okay, is Splinterland's dead? I mean, I literally get people asking that. I've seen it on Twitter. Is Splinterland's dead? Is Splinterland's dying? Why is everything going down? And there's really two main reasons, in my opinion. I guess I'd say three main reasons, actually, that I believe everything is going down. The first is just the general market's gone down, okay? As much as we hate it, the value of DEC, the value of SPS is tied in with the value of Bitcoin. And Bitcoin has gone down significantly recently, and that's carried DEC and SPS with it. Do you think Bitcoin's going to continue to go down? Do you think it's going to climb back up? Long term, I think Bitcoin's going to be fine. I have no concerns there. I'm not a Bitcoin expert, so I'll stay out of that. But I have no concerns about that long term. Short term's a whole separate issue. I'm definitely not going to try to predict what's doing short term, but long term, I'm not concerned. So that's the first big reason. The second big reason is that SPS has lost a lot of utility. Now, we said, again, we basically correctly predicted that SPS was going to skyrocket because of the pre-sale. It actually skyrocketed a little bit sooner than a lot of us expected. The market tends to work that way, that it moves earlier than you expect. But a lot of people bought SPS, and that spiked SPS because they wanted to get vouchers. That was the utility. SPS brought you vouchers. People wanted the vouchers to participate in chaos. So we're actually just basically back to where we started before all of that hit, because the vouchers are now no longer very valuable. They're selling for about $2, a little under $3 on the marketplace, which is what I'm taking advantage of. We'll get to that in a second. But SPS has lost a lot of its utility, and that's brought everything back down. And I'm not really concerned about that either. And again, kind of the same with DEC. A lot of DEC's utility is giving us SPS via the airdrop. But there's also, remember, DEC has an unlimited supply. And there are burning mechanisms within the game, but right now we don't have a lot of those burning mechanisms. There's still some, like with guilds, but one of the biggest sources of burning DEC was our mini-series packs, and we do not have those. And I think those are gonna come. I think we're gonna get a more stable supply of burning DEC, but it's still probably not necessarily in the immediate future. It's not in the not too distant future, but it's not like that's coming within the next month or anything like that. So I am a little concerned about that short term, but again, long term, I think that those burning mechanisms will come, and SPS utility will come as well. They've made it very clear that SPS is going to be very important in this game, and they've said they're going to tie SPS into land. I feel like every new development that comes moving forward is going to tie SPS into it, and that's going to give SPS more utility, and that's going to drive the price back up. But how soon is that going to come? When is land going to get here? I want land as bad as almost anybody, but it's still a little ways down the line. So long term, I have no concerns about the value of DEC, SPS, any of that. Short term, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what we're looking at short term. I'm here for the long term though, so I'm not selling anything. I'm keeping it staked and then collecting some of those vouchers, collecting the extra SPS. I'm viewing now is a great time to buy. And okay, is it the best time to buy? Are we going to go down from 25 cents to 20 cents to 15 cents before we spike back up? I don't know, but I feel very confident that there will be a spike down the road, and 6 months from now, I'm going to be okay that I'm buying or continuing to get SPS at 25 cents. So I'm not too worried about short term. I'm more thinking long term with SPS because I want to keep it staked. I want the utility of SPS that's coming in the game. So I'm not trying to flip SPS and that type of thing. I'm just fine holding on to it. So that's my thought on SPS. Oh, and the third reason, I guess. I said there was 3 reasons. I only named 2. The third reason is people want to invest into Chaos. People want these new Chaos cards. There's cheap cards on the market for the first time in a long time. And people want to take advantage of that. Well, what's some of the best ways that Splinterlands players have to liquidate funds to go buy cards? It's to sell SPS. I've been doing some of that too. So I mean, that's a big part of it. That's a big part of it, and I think we're going to see a new player boom here shortly once the actual general sale hits and people can buy packs directly from the game. You're gonna have all these guilds. You've got a bunch of guilds with millions of dollars to spend wanting to bring in players, and that's going to change the game a little bit as well, bring in new players. That hasn't quite started until those vouchers leave. So I think you're gonna see a new player boom, which can help some of this stuff, but it's just not quite there yet. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Hopefully that makes sense. But enough with SPS, enough with DEC and my thoughts there. What am I doing right now? How am I investing into the game now? What are my thoughts for future steps down the line? So right now, what I am doing is I am essentially buying airdrop points. You guys have seen all the packs I'm opening, right? I am buying vouchers and buying because we've got, if we go into Hive Engine here, you can see that's where you can go buy packs. It's Tribal Decks or Hive Engine. Let's flip over here real quick. There we go. I'm buying vouchers, buying packs, and then selling off the cards so I can get money to buy more vouchers and buy more packs. So right now, vouchers are dirt cheap. They are $2.82. And first off, I think that's way too cheap. Vouchers are going to be worth $4 to people once the general sale hits, because you can redeem a voucher. If you're buying in bulk, you can redeem a voucher for a pack. That's $4. So people that are buying large amounts of packs should be wanting these vouchers. That's a whole different discussion though. But anyways, these vouchers are cheap. So the value of right now, with the voucher at $2.82, a pack costs $4. You're at $6.82 for a pack. And then you have to use potions as well. So, I mean, if we look at $6.82 and add on the 45 cents, it is $7.27 for a pack. That's currently the cost of a pack from Splinterlands. Now, I'm buying them 100 at a time, so I get 10 bonus packs with it. So again, I'm doing this math live because I just refreshed the numbers. But if we do that math, it's essentially $6.60 per pack. So these are the numbers right now. And if we go over Splinter cards, I'll refresh it. We'll get some more live numbers here. Right down here, this tells you the estimated return. Oh, it's below me. Estimated return on a Chaos pack is $6.24. Okay, so if we think that we're selling everything, if you want to factor that in, so we get 95% of that because there's a 5% marketplace fee. And I messed up my math live on stream. $5.92 is how much you would get selling off all your cards. So why am I buying packs for $6.60 and then flipping them for $5.93? I am essentially taking a loss, in this case of about 70 cents, to flip the packs because I want the airdrop points that come with it. And actually these numbers right now are a little less favorable than I've been seeing. A couple days ago when I ran the numbers, it was at an average of 30 cents per pack loss. So far on all the pack openings I've done, my net loss per pack is about 26 cents. So I have been buying airdrop points for 26 cents. If you look at it right now, your average, if you're buying enough packs, is going to be about 70 cents. If you're buying 100 packs at a time. Now, if you're getting the 15% discount, the 20% discount on packs, that can even be more profitable. So if you're a real whale, if you're spending thousands of dollars at a time, unfortunately, I don't have that much liquid to go do that right now. I don't want to sell my land or my cards to be able to do that. you can actually get even better deals there. But even if we're looking at 70 cents per airdrop point, that to me is an absolute steal. An absolute steal. So we know we've got 14 more we have 14 more airdrops coming. And we don't know exactly how many airdrops those are going to give, but let's go in here and look, because the key value is probably going to be these legendary summoners. We've got 6 of them coming. The top 6 players in the game get to create legendary summoners, right? So if last time they were about, it took about 450 airdrop points to get one legendary summoner. Okay, so if we do the math at 70 cents, I'll do the math right here, and say that you need 450 airdrop points to get one summoner. That means that just the summoners alone are costing you $52 per summoner. Again, you've got 8 more airdrops coming on top of that, but just the legendary summoners alone at that price would cost you $52 per legendary summoner. What kind of deal do we think that is? I think that's a steal. Like, let's look over here at current prices. We've got one legendary summoner. Quicks, we can kind of compare that to Camilla, can't we? Camilla here is 101. Quicks is $40. Let's say that because, let's say Quicks maybe still goes down some. Let's say $30. Cut the price, cut 25% off the price. So if Quicks is about 30% of what Camilla is, kind of the untamed equivalent, how much are the legendary summoners going to be worth? Because our average summoner here is what, like $400? I'm trying to do quick math looking at our untamed summoners here. About $400 on average. You've got some that are cheaper. Chansey's at 150 is down a lot. You've got Yoden at 800, Kitty almost at 600. You're almost at 700. Llama almost at 600. If you look at about $400 each, that would put, I mean, you're looking at a $120 legendary summoner. So you're looking at doubling your return just on the legendary summoners. And again, that doesn't include the other 8 airdrops. And that doesn't include if the market jumps up. Because right now everything's priced a little low, right? We feel like everything's kind of down. Are we towards the bottom of this? I don't know. Maybe we're not. But that feels like a steal to me. That feels like a steal. And again, that's at 70 cents. I've gotten mine at 26 cents. So I'm looking at like double those returns. And that's why I've been doing this. That's why I've been buying and selling all of these packs just to accumulate these airdrop points. And I feel like I've gotten a great deal. And I've kind of watched the market and trying to time or buy the airdrops when they kind of go down a little bit. Sometimes they'll go down in the morning when the airdrops first come out and people are selling them. Trying to find the best time to sell cards, and it can be tricky, it can be difficult. But so far things have looked great, and I feel like I'm going to make a very good return there. And again, there's a lot of estimations in there. There's a ton of estimations. We don't know what the actual airdrop rate will be. We don't know what the untamed summoner, what the chaos summoners are going to look like, the legendary summoners. And maybe they won't have as much value. I don't know. We don't know what the other 8 airdrops are going to look like. But even still, at the numbers I just ran right now at this instant, 70 cents per airdrop seems extremely good, and I feel like that is a great deal. My only question is it a better deal to just wait for packs? And I don't know the answer to that. I don't know the answer to that. I feel like we'll get the value from these summoners very quick. And oh, and by the way, if you're just doing this pure profit to sell these off, I bet those legendary summoners are going to have an even more inflated value the first few days they're out. Like, how much was Quicks selling for double this when he first came out, right? The first couple days before more of them started to get on the market and people started to sell them a little bit more. And maybe that doesn't happen with the airdrops, but remember, they'll still be in packs. You're still gonna be able to pull those cards from packs. So the more people open those 15 million packs, the more of them will be out there. And we'll have to see what the whole market looks like. But if you're just doing it purely for profit, you could probably flip it even for an elevated price those first few days, and then maybe go in and buy secondary chaos packs. That's kind of a plan I'm thinking I might. I've switched from spending everything on the general sale to trying to get more of these airdrops, get the airdrops, maybe sell the extra cards that I'm not using, then turn around and maybe buy some chaos packs off the secondary market, because I don't think those chaos packs will be inflated right away. There's 6 million of those packs are going to be investors who are just trying to hold it or flip them for money or getting the airdrop points themselves, and I bet the packs are going to be cheap on the secondary market. So you could go up and scoop some of those up with your profits and then sit on those packs while you wait for those packs to rise in value, because as time goes on and more players come into the game and more of those packs are opened, I think the prices will continue to rise. So looking at this long term, that's kind of what I'm thinking might be a solid strategy. And now the thing is, my strategies change all the time, right? And I can't go 2 weeks to keep the same strategy, because as the market changes and I'm trying to look for inefficiencies in the market and I make adjustments there, and maybe I'm a little biased because I love opening these packs. Let's be honest. Like when I'm deciding whether just to wait to the general sale and buy packs and hold them, or buy and open all these packs now. This strategy allowed me to open 1,800 packs. Okay, some of those I was actually buying to use with, but I've opened like 1,800 packs so far, okay? That's been a ton of fun. So yeah, maybe going with that's probably given me some bias towards going with this strategy and adjusting from my strategy of just buying up general sale packs. But hey, I'm enjoying it. Gives me some YouTube content. I'm having fun, and I get to make money. Now, if it's a difference of, okay, I made 3 times this way when I could have made 6 times the other way, yeah, that can be a lot of money, but hey, I'm having fun, I'm making money, at least I think I will be. It's all good, right? It's all good. So that's where I'm at with my strategy, and we'll see what happens. So who knows? And who knows? Maybe making this video is gonna push up the prices of everything, and then it's gonna change my whole strategy again. I don't know, but you guys know I'm pretty transparent with what I've done. I've talked about this strategy even on the live stream. I haven't necessarily been hiding it. I've been telling you guys what I've been doing. I just haven't made a sit down, standalone video, because I know not everybody sees my live streams, especially particularly at that whatever moment I was talking about. So that's where I'm at. And I know I've ranted for 17 minutes, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed what's going on here. And let me know what you think. Do you like this strategy? You think I made a good decision? You think that's a good price for airdrop points? Is it worth the opportunity cost for the money I'll have locked up and not be able to buy general sale packs? Well, I don't know. It's all a guessing game, but that's where I'm at right now. That's what I've been doing. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you on the next one. I'll try to do some of these more. I know you guys like it, but I hadn't had anything up until the last couple days when I've been buying all these packs. Hadn't had anything that was really that interesting to talk about. So this one felt like it was interesting. I could make a video on it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one.